Today, Papa rides to Oak Ridge Military Academy. Jan will be two up with me, and Kaiser will be two up with my wife. As you can see, I have arrived at the Oak Ridge Military Academy car and bike show. We're a bit early and people are still coming in, but there are a few people here. I am here today with the Oak Ridge Military Academy Car and Bike Show's bike winner. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
So can you tell us a little bit about your bike?
Yeah, it's a 97 Heritage Springer. It's the first year Harley brought back the big Springer.
And what modifications have you made to the bike?
Aside from the S&S Super carburetor, the only other thing that was changed is the muffler's removed and it's got straight fishtail pipes on it.
Oh, let me get a picture of that. On both sides, yes. Okay, what is it that you love the most about your bike?
I like its classic nostalgic look.
And if you had to change anything, what would you change?
Maybe fat spoke wheels, but beyond that, I would probably leave it just like it is.
And my personal and favorite question is, what is your favorite ride? Where do you like to ride, and why do you like to ride there?
So my favorite ride is really charity rides. I like doing charity rides. Doesn't matter the distance or the place. Veterans charities, police and fire charities. Those are the kind of things I enjoy doing.
Okay, and if you had to pick, this is off the top of my head, if you had to pick the oddest kind of fun, great food restaurant that's, by odd, I mean it's not a chain, what would it be?
Rode up to Bedford, Virginia to the D-Day Memorial, and they had a restaurant that was inside an old train station, old train depot. I don't remember the name of it, but that was an odd, cool restaurant.
Thank you very much, and I really appreciate your, get a handshake in there, and I appreciate your time spending with us, and congratulations on your win.
Thanks.
Okay, my name is Jim Savage. I'm from Winston-Salem, and I was a cadet here from 1959 to 1964. Graduated high school in 62, was battalion commander, or battalion commander as we call it then, in 63, and graduated from junior college in 64. So that's kind of my background from Oak Ridge, and Oak Ridge is, I came here when I was 13, and Oak Ridge kind of changed my life, and it's just a school that I'm real close to, and what I'm doing today with my wife and I operate the museum. We built the museum, which is a separate 501c3, which means that it's separate from the school and it's run independently. We do our own board, we have our own finances and that kind of thing. So it's a separate company basically. So that's kind of where I am, and I spend quite a bit of time over here organizing the museum, collecting the history and that kind of thing.
When was the school founded?
School was actually founded, it started in 1850 and was conceived in 1850, and the first academic class was in 1852. A gentleman by the name of Jesse Benbow, which he has a home right up the road here, a historical home, took up about $649 from about 43 people here in the community to build the first schoolhouse. And he did that, and a gentleman named Alan Lowry donated the land for the school. So the first academic year was 1852. It started out as Oak Ridge Male Institute. By the end of the first academic year, it was Oak Ridge Institute to allow females to come in. And females were here from that point in time until 1929 when it became Oak Ridge Military Institute. So that's kind of how we got started. The Holts, which took over in 1914, are two brothers, John Allen Holt and Martin Hicks Holt. And they were co-principals, and they basically built the school that I know, along with Mr. Tom Whitaker. So they started out, they ruled the school for 39 years. They built Holt Hall, and I can show you that down in the museum later on, and a chapel, which is said to be the most handsome school building in the state of North Carolina. And the Holts died out in 1914, and their building, the schoolhouse, was burnt down, and this building replaced it that we're standing in today. And so that was basically the school as I know it. And Mr. Tom Whitaker took over at that point in time, built some dormitories, a chapel, and the building that we're in today. So Mr. Whitaker was here till 1929 when Colonel E.P. Holt took over. E.P. Holt was the son of John Allen Holt. And he was the president of the school from 1929 to 1952, I believe. And Colonel Holt liked to promote cadets into Major League Baseball. And I've got some history over there of some of the people that he promoted into baseball. And that's very interesting. And anyhow, he passed away in 1962, I believe. I was here as a cadet when he passed away. And at that point in time, well, before that, Colonel T.O. Wright was the president when I was here. And he was here, I guess, for about 10 years, and then we kind of lost track after that. Then it became Oak Ridge Academy. And that was during the Vietnam War. The war was so unpopular they took the military out. And then it was changed back to Oak Ridge Military Academy in 1992, I believe it was. And it's been that way ever since. And that would also allow females to come in when we went back to Oak Ridge Academy. So that's kind of a short history of where we are.
That was very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I would love to see the museum.
I'll be glad to give you a 25-cent tour.
Let's go.
Okay.